Good morning, dear students. Our lesson today is lesson 4, triangle inequality. This is the last lesson in geometry. Here, in any triangle, the sum of lengths of any two sides is greater than the length of the third side. Let's take an example. What this word means. If you have this number like 5 centimeter, which is AC, and BC equals to 4 centimeter, while AB equals to 3 centimeter. If I make the sum of any two sides, like 5 plus 4 equals to, exactly, 5 plus 4 equals to 9. Is 9 is greater than 3, which is the third side, of course. So, if any triangle, the sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. Let's take another one. If I take AB plus BC, which one is AB? 3 centimeter, and BC, which is 4. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. If 7 is greater than the third side, which is AC equals to 5, of course, here you have 7 is greater than 5. Understand till now? Okay, now let's take an example. Here in this example, show which of the following number can be a side length of a triangle. First of all, I will take the smallest number. In the first one, here you have 5, 7, and 12. Did you see it? Okay. So I take the smallest one, which is 5 and 7, and I make the sum. Here you have 5 plus 7. What is the answer? Exactly, which is equal to 12. Is 12 is greater than the third side, which is 12? Of course, no, they are equal. So it is not possible to make this side length of a triangle. Okay, now let's take another one. Number 2, here you have 4, 6, and 11. I said I must to take the smallest number, 4 and 7. So 4, plus 6 equals to 10. Is 10 is greater than 11? Of course, no, 11 is greater than 10, which is the third side. So it is possible or not possible? Not possible. It must to be greater than. Okay. Number 3, let's take. Here you have 14, 9, and 7. 14, 9, and 7. What shall I took? Yes, 9 and 7. The smallest one. 9 plus 7, which is, exactly, equal to 16. Is 16 is greater than the third side, which is 14? Yes, so it is possible to draw a triangle. Did you understand? Now let's take the last one. Here you have 8, 18, and 8. So I make the sum of the two numbers, which is 8 plus 8. So what is the answer? Which is 16. Now ask yourself, is the number 16 is greater than the third side, which is 18? Of course, no. So 18 is greater than. So it is not possible to draw a triangle. It's okay. Now let's take this coloring. In this coloring, here the length of any side in a triangle is greater than, remember, greater than what? The difference. What is the meaning of difference? Minus, which is greater than the difference between the length of the two other sides and less than their sum. First of all, in any triangle like this, which is A, B, C, did you see this triangle? Okay, if I make the difference, which is AC minus AB, and I make the sum also, which is AC plus AB, and in the middle, which is BC. You didn't understand? Now let's make an example to understand. Here find the interval in which the length of the third side in each of the following belongs to two lengths of two sides. First of all, you have 4 and 3 in this triangle. The color is said I must to make the sum and the difference. So I make the sum of these two sides and the difference. So I make the difference first, 4 minus 3, and the sum, which is 4 plus 3, and between them, which is the length, which I want to know it. So 4 minus 3 by yourself, which is 1, and here is the length, the side length between them, and 4 plus 3 equals to 7. So here in the first example, in the first one, so L belongs to, exactly, it's make it by an interval 1 and 7. But remember, 1 is open or closed. Of course it is open, because here you have not equal. What about 7? Also open. Now let's take another example to understand more. Number 2. Here you have 4.5, okay, and 7.5. So the color is said, I make the difference and the sum. Difference, which is minus, sum, which is plus. So 7 minus 5 minus 4.5. And here is the length, and I make the sum also 7.5 plus 4.5. Here, why I did 7.5 the first? Because I make the greatest number at the first, because I must to have the side with positive, not negative. If I change, I make 4.5 minus 7.5, the answer will be negative. And this one, it cannot to beat. Okay, so 7.5 minus 4.5 by yourself or calculator, which is 3. And here is the length. And 7.5 plus 4.5 equals to 12. So here the length belongs to between 3 and 12. And of course it's open for both sides. Okay, now let's do number 3. Here is in number 3, I make also the sum of this one and the difference. I make the difference at first, so it will be here. You have 2 square root 5 minus 2 square root 5, which is the number minus itself, which is 0. And the length as it is. Okay, and what about plus? 2 plus 2 equals to 4 under the same square root, which is 5. So L belongs to 0 and 4 square root 5. Understand till now? Okay, and the last example in this lesson. Here in the opposite figure, you have A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect at E. Prove that here. All of you look at AC. Did you see AC? Plus BD, which is diagonals, plus greater than BC. Which one is BC? This one. And AD, this part. Did you see it? Okay. First of all, I must to classifying the triangle in triangle E, B, D. Sorry, in triangle EBC. Let's see which triangle is EBC. E, this is E. B, C, this one, this part. Make it with another color, this color. Did you see this triangle? Okay. In this triangle, if I make the sum of any two sides, I get greater than the sum of the third side, as I said. In triangle inequality, here you have EC plus, since EC plus EB greater than what? The third side, here. This one plus this one gets the third side, which is BC. And this is number 1. Another triangle. Okay. Here, this triangle, I will talking about E. Now let's see. E, okay. A, D, this part. Okay, so I write it in triangle E, A, D. Also, if you make the sum of two sides, I get greater than the third side, which is EA, since EA plus ED greater than the third side, which is AD. Here I make this side plus this side greater than the third side. Understand till now? And I will write it, which is number 2. From 1 and 2, I make add. I make what? Add. What is the meaning of add 1 and 2? Which is 1 plus 2. Okay? Of course, the hungry fish with each other, which is greater than with each other here. So I make EC plus EB plus EA plus ED greater than those, which is BC plus AD. Understand till now? Okay, now let's collect with each other. First of all, here you have EC and EA, which is BD. Look, EC, look at EC. Okay, I will remove this part to look at. Look at EC. Here, this is EC. And EA, which is all of it, which is, of course, okay, here, EC and here, again, here if you have EC, this part, and EA, this part, which is exactly AC, the diagonal, plus, and look at EB, EB, this part, and ED, this part, which is the diagonal, which is BD, this one by this one, greater than, of course, BC as it is, plus AD. Now let's see what he wants to prove. Let's see exactly. He wants to prove AC plus BD greater than BC plus AD, which is I prove it. Did you understand? This is the last lesson in geometry. Thank you. Goodbye.